For months, Claressa Shields has been very open on the internet about a man who is not legally single. She called him my man again and again. Not just once or twice, but across live streams, interviews, and everyday social media posts. It felt like she wanted the whole world to hear her and accept her version of the story as the truth. At first, many people laughed it off, thinking it was just talk, online noise, or even a joke. But as weeks turned into months, the tone of the situation changed. What once seemed playful began to feel awkward, uncomfortable, and heavy with tension. Fans started treating the situation like a real-life drama series. Every new post, live stream, and comment became another episode, with people waiting for updates, sharing clips, and debating what was really happening behind closed doors. Some supported Claressa, while others questioned her choices. The story grew bigger than the people involved and turned into a public conversation about loyalty, respect, and personal boundaries. Claressa did not shy away from the attention. Instead, she leaned into it, speaking boldly, carrying herself with confidence, and acting as if she had already won something valuable. She moved like she had nothing to lose and everything to gain. But behind that strong front, people began to notice cracks. The perfect picture she tried to paint online did not match what others were seeing. The fairy tale she presented felt shaky, like it could fall apart at any moment. Comment sections became intense. Some users asked her directly, "What did you think would happen?" Others warned her that getting involved with a married man almost never leads to a happy ending. A few jokingly called it fantasy land, a place where hopes feel exciting at first but usually end in disappointment. Social media became a loud mix of opinions, jokes, serious conversations, and personal stories from people who claimed they had been in similar situations. Then came the biggest twist. Rumors began spreading that Papoose had finally reached his breaking point. According to people who claimed to be close to the situation, he packed his things, caught a flight, and returned to New York, back to his wife Remy Ma. That single move changed everything. Almost overnight, Claressa's online presence felt different. The energy she once carried seemed to fade. People noticed that the attention she used to receive from Papoose disappeared. Messages reportedly went unanswered, calls ignored, and the man she once spoke about so proudly suddenly went silent. Fans watching from the outside said they could see the shift in her mood. Her posts looked heavier, her tone sharper, and her confidence appeared replaced with frustration and sadness. Some viewers even said she did not just look heartbroken but obsessed. They pointed out how her style began to resemble Remy's, from clothing and jewelry to certain phrases she used. What may have started as admiration began to look like imitation, making fans feel she was trying to step into someone else's role instead of creating her own path. Things became even more complicated when Claressa allegedly called into a YouTube show using a different identity. The plan failed when viewers recognized her voice and noticed inconsistencies in her story. The moment spread quickly across social media, and instead of gaining sympathy, she became the center of jokes and criticism. Every attempt to explain herself only fueled more curiosity about what was really happening behind the scenes. The tension continued to grow. On live streams, Claressa spoke from a place of intense emotion, sometimes angry, other times deeply hurt. One clip shocked viewers when she said that if Papoose were standing in front of her, she would put her hands on him. Comment sections filled with people urging her to calm down and think carefully, worried the situation was going too far. One of the most talked about moments came when Claressa revealed a tattoo of Papoose's name. The internet froze. A tattoo is permanent, and the man whose name she placed on her skin was still legally married. Reactions exploded. Some called it brave, others reckless, and many felt it was unnecessary and embarrassing. The tattoo became a symbol of how deeply she had immersed herself in the situation. At the same time, Remy Ma was still seen wearing her wedding ring, a small detail that spoke loudly. To many, it suggested the marriage was not over, despite the rumors. The contrast between Remy quietly holding her position and Claressa loudly claiming a place that was not hers only added fuel to the fire. Claressa tried to show she was doing fine, appearing courtside at a Pistons game dressed stylishly and smiling for cameras, but many viewers felt it looked forced. At one point, security had to step in because she was blocking the view, and instead of boosting her image, the moment made her appear out of control. Later, during a local news interview meant to highlight her career, she focused more on her outfit and boots than her achievements. Viewers felt she missed a chance to present herself professionally, saying she seemed more focused on being noticed than respected. As rumors of Papoose being back with Remy grew stronger, Claressa's emotions appeared to spiral. She went live more often, openly sharing her pain. Many fans said they had warned her months earlier to walk away before things went too far. At one point, Claressa even referred to Remy as an ex-wife, which confused many people, especially since Remy and Papoose were still seen together, shopping, spending holidays, and enjoying family time. Meanwhile, Claressa posted shopping bags and long receipts, seemingly trying to prove she was winning, but most viewers were unconvinced. The internet, as always, was harsh. Some called the situation sad, others embarrassing, and a few said she traded self-respect for attention. Many believe she had become addicted to the spotlight, even at the cost of her image. Papoose was criticized as well, accused of playing both sides and using Claressa during a rough patch before returning when it suited him. His reputation as a loyal husband took a serious hit. Through it all, one lesson kept resurfacing. Not all attention is good attention. Claressa gained views, comments, and headlines, but lost respect in the eyes of many. What began as a bold love story turned into a public lesson about boundaries, self-worth, and choices. As time passed, fans dissected every clip, resurfaced old videos, and built their own versions of the truth. Some felt sympathy for Claressa, believing she fell too hard too fast, while others felt she should have known better. Remy Ma's silence stood in sharp contrast to Claressa's emotional presence, and many saw that silence as strength. The situation sparked broader conversations about complicated relationships, fame, and the pressure of living life publicly. Fans shared their own stories of loving people who were unavailable, adding depth beyond celebrity gossip. As Claressa attempted to shift focus back to her career, the shadow of the drama followed her. Once a story takes hold online, controlling it becomes nearly impossible. In the end, this was no longer just about a love triangle. It became a reminder that choices made in emotional moments can have lasting consequences. Likes and views may fade, but memories and reputations linger. Behind every viral moment are real people, real feelings, and real outcomes, and once a story is shared with the world, it can never truly be taken back.